Hello everyone. It has been almost a year since the last time I posted. Since then, I've done a lot of healing, soul searching, and just kind of dropped off on updating my progress on this. So I'm going to provide some updates now that it's been a full year. I, as you can probably see, healed very, very well from my Bell's palsy. I do have a few lasting residual effects from it, but they're not as pronounced as when everything happened. Now I can see when I smile, this side of my mouth does not reach as high as this side does. There are times when I'm extremely stressed, things are going on, that I can see it more than on days when things are just normal. But there is some lopsidedness to it. So this is my smile now, and it's a beautiful smile still, which had been a big worry of mine going into this. But I'm glad that I'm able to smile again. Not just with my positive attitude, but physically being able to smile is a big thing. My eye on this side, while it doesn't droop or stay open anymore, there are times that it will just start twitching out of nowhere, which had been a big issue when I'm working, or sometimes when I'm sleeping it'll start to twitch and open up, and it has some issues. And it doesn't open as wide as my other eye now, but it's healed for the most part. I can blink and all of that now. Some lasting effects with my eye, besides it still having those few issues. It's the weirdest thing. I didn't realize that these two would ever be connected like this, but if I'm eating soup, putting lipstick on, licking my lips, anything like that, this eye will immediately just close with I'm not doing it, I'm not stimulating it, it's just from my lips. And as you can see, the times when I have pressed my lips together or whatever during this video, you see my eye drop. Shouldn't be doing this when I'm driving, but oh well. That it just automatically just closes like that when I rub my lips together. Doing my makeup in the mornings, it will do that. Driving in the car so I can only see out of one eye, it will do that. I also have a muscle twitch right here that will happen throughout the day, and it will cause me to look like I'm snarling more or less with this side of my mouth, or my nose. Some people have actually commented of, oh, are you smelling something bad, or are you upset, or why are you making that face? No, it just, my muscle will twitch and make that face. I don't have a whole bunch of range of movement with my lip or this cheek. All through right here on this cheek, never regained some of the feeling. Like I feel in my finger that I'm touching, but I don't feel it on my face. I don't feel the pressure of my finger. I don't feel any of it. And it happened. I can feel the rest of my face, but right through there, no feeling. Also, there are times when, again, I'm stressed out, things are happening too quickly, whatever. Especially right now, it's been month end at my work. If you don't understand what that means, you're not in accounting. If you do, you know where I am. I will get this pain right behind my ear that goes into my skull area right here, which my neurologist had told me that's where the nerve that became damaged that caused the Bell's palsy, that's right where that nerve sits. I don't know if the pain is from the Bell's palsy, but I never had it before, but I have it now. And it will only present itself during times of stress. And that, I think, it's never been proven, and anything like that, but I feel like that's my warning sign that things are getting too stressful, things are getting too much, and I need to take a day and de-stress, and or my face will fall again. I have had moments where things start to droop. Nothing like my original occurrence, but there have been times when I'm pushing myself too hard and my eye will suddenly droop and I can't move it again for a few hours. So I think that that's part of it. I think there's definitely some issues still with that nerve that became damaged. But all in all, I healed quite well. There's very few people that notice the difference. Those that knew me before the episode can see a little bit of the difference still. Those that met me after have no clue that there was any difference. So I healed quite well. It did take some soul searching to really get the positive outlook that I needed to help me heal. I never thought of myself as a vain person or self-centered or anything like that. But when it happens and my only thoughts were, how will anybody ever see me as a regular person and not with a disability, or I'm never going to look the same, I'm never going to feel the same. There were days that I became suicidal and had to be on watch with my husband because of those feelings. So it took some soul searching and some clarity from myself to realize that that wasn't going to change who I am on the inside. It might change on the outside, it might not, but on the inside I was still the same person. And I became a little more open and honest with people and found I can be more giving and understanding, and that I could look past physical features to find the real person that's underneath that. It's definitely been a journey this last year, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was hurtful, it was hard when things happened, but I definitely came out on top, and I definitely see life in a different light, and it's beautiful. Now that it's been a year, pictures that I've taken, that I've posted on Facebook, or that I've, shared with my family, I'm starting to see them and seeing such a huge difference in my healing. And so for those of you that did watch my videos before, or you're dealing with this effect currently, and so you found videos that have to do with Bell's palsy to see what the outcome is, don't give up. Don't fear that you're never going to be the same. Everybody's case is different, but from the research I've done and now living through it, there's a greater chance that you're going to heal. You just need to give it time, and you need to remove some of the stresses from your life, because it's very, very likely that your stress levels are what's causing the damage to that nerve. So just calm down and know that you're not alone. Feel free to comment on my videos, find me on Facebook, whatever it is, and I'm here to talk to you. I've been there. I know what you're going through, know the feelings you're having, and I am very, very happy to be your friend and go through it with you. Well, thank you for watching. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. And I'm happy to show off that I have healed.